this you talking thing a bit out there?
Out there? Out there, Jack, is a wet t-shirt contest in a nursing home. This isn't out there, bub.
Hello, welcome back to Matt's B-Movie Review. Let's start that again. Hello, and welcome back to Matt's B-Movie Reviews, a show that looks at cult films that may have escaped your radar. Quite simply put. If you've been missing me, it's been a while since I uploaded a video, so why not follow me on my Instagram, Loftus Matt, and I upload little vids and stuff on there and just little clips of what I'm up to, so don't always have time to upload to YouTube as often, so if you've been missing me, follow me on there. And I think this is my first review where I'm actually sat like this for 2017. Did you prefer my voiceover on some of the other vids because you didn't have to look at this ugly mug? Let me know in the comments below. Be gentle. So enough about that, you're in for a treat this week because I have found a movie that was so bizarre sounding that I had to check it out as usual. I think it's going to grow on you. So prepare yourself for 2013's motivational growth. Here's the plot. When a 30-something shut-in tries to kill himself, I don't know why I'm laughing, he comes around on the bathroom floor to the voice of, let's just call it, a pile of talking mould. Yeah, I'm not making this up. It seems the mole wants to help this guy sort his life out. Oh, how nice. However, as events spiral wickedly out of control, it looks like the mould has ulterior motives for keeping this guy alive. And that's all I'm going to say about the plot, because that's all I found out when I read about it online. And if we're not on the same wavelength that you would watch this movie, then I don't even know why you're watching this. The movie is so bizarre sounding, and frankly I'm surprised I haven't heard about it sooner. It came out in 2013. I'm usually on the ball with these things, but clearly not in this respect. Now the main selling point for me, besides the fact that there's a talking mould telling this guy what to do, was the fact that it was voiced by none other than Jeffrey Combs, aka the Reanimator. He has such an iconic voice, and as soon as I saw the trailer, I was hooked.
The mole's got plans for you, kid.
And what's great is Jeffrey brings such a multifaceted performance to what sounds on paper such a ludicrous part. I mean, it's basically a Jim Henson type creation of mould that has a mouth and goes, "Hey there, buddy!" Fantastic. Only Combs could play this part so well because he goes from playful to angry to absolutely vicious and then back again. It's an amazing thing to watch actually. It's the best part in the movie. I honestly cannot think of any other single actor who could have played the part believably, but there you go. That being said, overall the movie is a little bit of a mishmash. It's sort of like a one-man show. The guy, the 30-something guy who tries to kill himself, actually talks to the camera as I'm doing now and breaks the fourth wall. It sort of works in movies like Deadpool, but I kind of felt unbalanced with it in this movie. So you go from one sequence where the guy's talking to camera explaining how his life's gone down the shitter or whatever, and also how his TV's died. That's called Kent. Yeah, his TV's called Kent. There you go. Also, the movie has a very strange soundtrack. It sounds like a 1980s Nintendo game gone wrong. The director's obviously gone for this aesthetic, and it's sort of almost set in a bygone era. I mean, the TV the guy's got is clearly an ancient thing. In fact, they actually called it a Commodore 64 in the movie, if I'm not mistaken. And we had a Commodore 64, that was a computer, it wasn't a TV. So I don't know if he's just thrown that in to reference computer games and that sort of thing. Also, to mix the movie up, the directors chose to put scenes in the film that sort of appear on the TV as the guy's watching it. It's gone into like a cartoon, or maybe they didn't have a budget to film certain scenes, so they just made like an animation with 80s soundtrack over the top, and it's very weird. And then it'll sort of go back to live action at a drop of a hat. Sounds interesting. It didn't really work. For me, it all sort of adds up to a director who doesn't really understand the core theme of his own movie. Yeah, which is a shame because the trailer looks amazing. And for people who say Tarantino movies are a little bit out there, you're not going to like this film. I would not recommend spending 2 hours of your life on this. The director's gone for a strange way of using dialogue, which Tarantino normally does, but there's less restraint in this movie. The conversations don't really develop anything, and really they don't add anything to the characters who are spouting this dialogue, at least not enough to make it more meaningful, unfortunately. So yeah, not good.
Broke a chimp's arm before? After breaking a chimp's arm, it's not so hard anymore breaking a man's.
I've only seen this movie once, and I wouldn't actually rush to see it again, although I will watch it again at some point, possibly with friends, because the movie overall was pretty depressing. I'm not kidding, seriously, it really brings you down actually, which is not good. I like to watch movies that are just a little bit crazy and they just make me laugh, and you know, it's an enjoyable experience. That's all I want from films, and this movie does not give off that at all, unfortunately. Like a lot of films, it would have made a great 12-minute short film, but padding it out to an hour and a half, or I think it's closer to 2 hours, unfortunately, they could have trimmed a lot of fat off this movie. Hasn't helped it. So all I can say is see it like me if you're interested in the concept itself. And if you do, please, please, please let me know what you thought about it in the comments below, because I'm still sort of racking my brain trying to figure out what the hell everything was all about. So I'm not really going to rate this movie in terms of, you know, 5 stars or 5 thumbs down or whatever, because I think I'm going to have to watch it again, but I'm not going to do so for a long time because, like I say, it's a bit of a killjoy.
Oh, the mold knows, Jack. The mold knows.
So as usual, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.